Hello everyone, this is Sherin here. Welcome everyone to Aaha Radio. Today we have the leader of the opposition, Mr. Pierre Poilievre, with us. So welcome. So how
Thank
are you
you.
doing today?
It's great to be with you today. Thank you very much for inviting me on AHA.
We are also privileged to have you with us today. And I know you are running short of time with your busy schedule, so I don't want to take much of your time. I will jump directly into the questions. Okay, as we all know, the one of the major concerns that the government should be having regarding the people would be the medical sector. Currently, there is a shortage of trained medical professionals in Canada. And also, when it comes to the trained medical professionals from other foreign nations, they have to go through a lot of processes, which would take off some time for them. So, you currently have a plan which would actually minimize this issue by a great manner. So, could you please elaborate on this?
Yes, thank you very much. You're quite right. Today, there are over 19,000 doctors in Canada who are shut out from practicing just because they are trained from abroad. The same is true for 34,000 nurses and countless other professionals. They're qualified, but most of them are immigrants who studied in another country. Some of them are actually Canadians who went to med school in Ireland and different countries. We have a massive shortage of doctors and nurses, and yet we're banning our own people from working in professions for which they're qualified. So what I propose is a national Blue Seal test and permit. The test would allow someone to prove whether they are qualified as a doctor or a nurse or another professional. And then if they pass, they get that Blue Seal, which would entitle them to work in any hospital anywhere in Canada. This would have three major benefits. One, it would allow our brilliant immigrants and other Canadians trained abroad to get to work serving patients and helping in other professions, earning powerful paychecks that are inflation-proof. Two, it would make the system merit-based because we would license people based on their tested abilities, not based on where they come from. And three, this national Blue Seal permit would allow them to move between provinces. Right now, it's very hard for a doctor in British Columbia to move to, say, Saskatchewan and work there, even if they might be more needed there. This would be a national permit. We already have this in the trades. It's the Red Seal for electricians, carpenters, etc. If you get your Red Seal, you can go anywhere based on passing the Red Seal test. Now what we need is a Blue Seal. Blue Seal. A Blue Seal for doctors, nurses, architects, and other professionals to bring home powerful paychecks and bring home better health care for our people in Canada.
Yes, I truly believe that's very much helpful for people who are in this profession and also all other professions that you have mentioned. Similarly, one of the another concern that the people in here have is regarding the difficulty that they find to buy a house. There are often situations where they find it difficult to even have savings for their down payment. So, what do you think would be an effective step which would help people to get rid of this issue?
Well, after 8 years of Justin Trudeau, housing costs have doubled. The cost you have to pay for a monthly mortgage on an average house has doubled. The mandatory down payment has doubled. And the average rent in Canada's 10 biggest cities has doubled under 8 years of Trudeau. Double trouble for anyone trying to put a roof over their head. Why is that? It's crazy. We have so much land in Canada. In fact, we have more land per capita than any other country in the G7, but we have the fewest houses.
Yeah.
It's crazy. What is the reason? Government gatekeepers block housing construction. It takes 7 to 10 years to get a building permit. In Vancouver, the cost of government delays, red tape, charges, taxes is $650,000 per house.
Mhm.
It's insane. So I'm at a federal level. I'm going to be prime minister. And what I will do is this. I will bring in penalties for big city gatekeepers who block housing construction. And I will bring in funding bonuses for those that speed up and free up land for more building. I'll link the number of dollars cities get to the number of houses that get built. They'll have a major financial incentive to get out of the way and let builders build. I'm going to require every federally funded transit station have apartments all around and over top of the stations so our young people and seniors can live right next to the bus or train and don't even need to own a car. And I'll sell off 15% of the 37,000 federal buildings, many of them empty, big, ugly, empty buildings that no one's using now that many public servants work from home. Let's sell them off, turn them into housing.
Thank you so much on that as well. But right now, when we talk on this, there is a concern that is in my mind, and I believe probably all of the people in Canada would have. It is regarding the recent gun violence that is happening in Andhra. So, what do you think should be done in order to reduce this issue?
Well, under Justin Trudeau, violent crime is up 32%, gang killings up 92%. He's brought in a catch and release policy for repeat violent offenders. They're arrested and they're released almost instantly. In some cases, they're released within hours of being arrested. In Vancouver, for example, the same 4,000 criminals were arrested 6,000 times. 40 people, 6,000 arrests. That's 150 arrests per person per year. And the police have to release them under Trudeau's catch and release bail policy. I will get rid of the catch and release bail, bring in tougher sentences for repeat violent offenders. Criminals will have to stay in jail until their sentence is complete. I'm going to ban hard drugs like heroin, crack, cocaine, illicit fentanyl, and put our people in treatment when they're addicted. Finally, I'll send the bill to the corrupt big pharma companies. The pharmaceutical companies flooded our communities with opioids. They profited off it. They knew exactly what they were doing. I will be suing them and making them pay for our massive recovery plan so we can bring home our brothers, sisters, friends, and neighbors drug-free.
Yes, I believe it's actually something that needs to be run irrespective of whatever the place is, because the future is in the hands of people, and if they are doing well, the future of the country will also be good.
Yes,
And
that's true.
yes, so we are much grateful to you to have you with us today, because you have shared a lot of ideas and thoughts that you have, which would be really helpful for the people. And I truly believe you would be able to carry out all these in the near future, and people would be able to celebrate the successes and your ideas.
Thank you. Well, we need to bring home lower prices by getting rid of the inflationary deficits and carbon taxes, bring home powerful paychecks with lower taxes that reward hard work, and by allowing our brilliant immigrants to work in their professions like doctors and nurses. We need to bring homes people can afford by getting rid of the gatekeepers, to free up land and speed up building permits, and bring home safe streets with jail, not bail, for violent offenders, a ban on heroin and other hard drugs, more treatment and recovery, and send the bill to the corrupt big pharma companies to pay for it. It's common sense. Let's bring it home.
Yes. Once again, thank you so much from Aaha Radio, and on behalf of all the Malayali community in here, which is in fact a big community in here. They'll be also hearing towards the words that you have said. And once again, thank you so much for sparing your valuable time with us. Thank you,
Thank
Pierre.
you very much. It's been an honor. Let's bring it home.
Thank you.